So, we're back.
You guys have seen this city before?
Yeah, so the city's in the first game.
Oh.
Make sure everyone's here. So in the very first game, the school was kind of up this way, like in that direction past the
I'm not
spot.
sure I want to find out what's up there.
The cafe, I think, was this way, like where April Ryan worked, and then her apartment was somewhere
Hello!
back that way. Hello!
Am I joining late?
You're joining a little late, but we're here. We're
Okay,
just, I'm just
fabulous.
showing Mirabelia the sights of Newport.
Brilliant.
Yes, so kind of showed up here. We're trying to find Charlie.
Okay.
Yes, so see how this goes. Let's find Charlie. Maybe that's our best bet here. Mystery door.
What a mysterious and completely irrelevant door.
Ah,
You know what's irrelevant. It could be relevant.
it could easily be relevant.
I feel like the fact that she's mentioning that it's irrelevant means it's relevant.
Yeah.
Hello, is Charlie there, please?
Who is this?
My name's Zoe. I'm a friend of Reza. I'm looking for him. I think he might have been here.
I don't know anybody named Reza. Sorry. Goodbye.
Wait, he's a reporter. Goes by the name Jericho.
All right.
I
Come
know
on
that
in.
name.
Oh, jam and music.
So feng shui.
Very nice.
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm looking for Charlie.
He's down there past the bar.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Nice talking to you too.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Charlie!
Excuse me, are you Charlie?
Yeah. Zoe, right? You said you're a friend of Jericho's?
That's right. Has he been here?
How do you know Jericho?
We go way back.
If you're such good friends, why do you need to track him down? Can't you just call him?
It's a long story. Jericho's investigating a story and he's gone subterranean. His mobile's off. He may be in danger. I need to find him. Look, Charlie, he left me a message with your name in it. It's the only clue I have to go on.
All right. I believe you. I spoke with Jericho a couple of days ago. He called me, asked me some questions. I answered them. That's all. I really didn't want to get mixed up in anything. I have a business to run, and my customers don't like publicity. Sorry, girl. I wish I could help, but that's everything I know.
Do you know what business he runs?
He runs the Fringe, I believe.
So, Mirabelia, I don't think we need to threaten Charlie.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a good idea.
Yeah.
He runs, either he manages or he owns this place. Because in the first game, he was the bartender.
Yes.
'Cause this used to be called, what was it? Like,
It was
Fargo?
a French cafe.
French Cafe before, yeah.
And he was just the bartender, and the guy that used to own the French cafe was a horrible, dark kind of manager who,
Like every manager.
yeah, oh gosh, well,
For most
treated
stereotypical managers, anyway.
yeah, he treated the protagonist of our last game very, very poorly, and it's implied. I mean, Charlie as well, and so yeah.
Okay, so if he treated the previous protagonist not that well, pleading might not be the answer.
Oh no,
So-
this guy's good. This guy worked for the
Okay.
guy that treated them unwell. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So either pleading or bargaining, I think, would work. But,
I would go for the emotional, like, pleading.
Agreed.
okay.
Listen, I know Jericho. He'd ask you to keep things quiet and he wouldn't want to make life difficult for you. But something has happened, something big, and I really do need to find him. If there's anything you can tell me, anything at all, I don't know where else to go. Please.
Okay, yeah. He came by last night. We talked a few days ago, but Jericho, he wanted to meet up. He said that some conversations shouldn't cross the wire. He wanted to ask me some questions about a place I used to live in 10 years ago. The Border House.
The Border House?
It was a boarding house for students, run by an English lady, Fiona. That's where Jericho got my name from.
Fiona was a nice
The place has
woman.
been turned into a hotel now.
Very ahead of her
The
time.
Victory
considering
Hotel.
when it came out.
Shady place.
Very artsy.
Jericho wanted to know
And
everything
very
about the
open
building.
about her
Entrances,
relations
exits, floor
with her
plan.
partner.
Sexuality,
Look,
yeah.
He didn't
Yeah.
tell me, and I didn't
Own it,
ask.
girl.
Well, my guess
Yeah.
is he was planning to break into the place.
Why?
There are stories. They say the place isn't really a hotel, but some kind of front for... I don't know, and I don't want to know. Like I said, there are stories.
What kind of stories?
Look, I get all sorts in here. I hear things. But if I start shooting my mouth off, I get burned. I lose my customers. I lose my business. Hell, with some of the people that come in here to party, I could lose a lot more than that. So don't get me wrong, I would love to help you. But like I told your friend, I can't say much more than that.
I understand. So, Jericho was interested in the layout of that place. What did you call it?
The Border House. Victory Hotel. Yeah. I told him there are canals running underneath the building and that there's a backyard. Since they drain the water, you can use the canals to get around. There might be a way into the building from the back.
And Jericho, he went there last night.
I honestly couldn't tell you, girl. We spoke, he left, haven't heard from him since.
Okay, well, I guess that's a start. Victory Hotel.
Alright.
Do we want more information?
Is that a location that you would know from the previous game and know how to get there, or?
Yeah.
The Victory Hotel for sure, because the Border House was like our main base in the previous game. And I mean, I would ask more about the Fringe just because I'm interested to know more about how it changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you own this place?
Nah, I just run it. I used to own it, though. Bought it cheaply right after the collapse, hoping business would pick up again. It never did. I managed to sell it eventually, and the new owners hired me back to manage it. With the new capital, we turned the business around. We're one of the hottest places to go in Newport right now. We get VIPs from around the world. They scram in, party, leave the next morning. Funny thing is, 10 years ago, this was a popular student hangout, the Fringe Cafe. I worked here as a bartender. This neighborhood, Venice, it was a great place to live. We used to think it was the center of the world. And it was, for a while. Different world, different times. The collapse changed a lot of things. Hell, it changed everything.
And so far, they haven't really described what the collapse does. I can only guess from based off of the first one. It's got to do with how April ended the first one, but they never
Yeah.
have stated blatantly, because basically the world was going to end unless April helped a certain event happen, and there was like an evil group trying to get the bridge of the two worlds together.
Between science and logic and magic and chaos, basically.
Yeah, and so you end up kind of stopping it in a way, but I don't know if that relates to the collapse per se. I can only assume, but
Yeah, like at first, like if you didn't know the whole story of the previous game, like I would think like economic wise, or you know what I mean? Like if he's
Yeah.
if this huge thing caused a bunch of people's lives to change, I mean, I'm wondering what ramifications April's actions had in a world of science and logic. But
yeah. Well, because you even see like this area has really gone to the crapper a little bit compared to the first one. Because the first one, it's a very bright, colorful place. It's very much like any artsy, kind of basically Venice. If you've ever been, I've never been there, but from the pictures I
have.
see, it looks very nice and beautifully orange and like very
there's a painter that goes out into the garden every day, and
yeah, like it's
Wow.
very much an artsy heaven place of a neighborhood, and now this area is very much the ghetto area of the town, and it's just kind of sad to see it divulge into the way it has.
Have you lived in Venice all your life?
Feels like that sometimes. But no, I came here for school when I was 19. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. It was famous. Still is, but for very different reasons. Back then, it was the best art school in the city. After the collapse, I lived uptown for a while. I needed to get as far away from Venice as I possibly could. Place has gone to hell the past decade, even more so than the rest of Newport. I don't live here. No one lives here, not if they have a choice.
Vava!
Vava.
What did you study at the academy?
I'll tell you if you promise not to laugh. I studied dance.
Why would we laugh?
I was a kid. I believed that with enough passion, I could do anything I wanted. I had such faith in myself and in the world. But faith and passion alone will only carry you so far before reality sets in. I hung in there for a while, but money was tight. I had to drop out and find a job. When that happens, you got to face up to the facts.
Sensing a
Your
theme
life ain't gonna turn out the way you hoped it would.
Reality
And your
sucks.
dreams,
Yep.
they don't matter so much anymore. You lose
It's a
faith,
hard
but
pill to swallow.
life goes on. Besides, look where it got me in the end. I've done well for myself. I'm a happy man. Giving up on your dreams isn't necessarily such a bad thing.
I like this guy. He seems cool.
He is.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate all your help.
You welcome, girl.
I like the.
Let me know if you
change
find
in
your
the
friend, all
background.
right?
Is that bad?
Charlie, my finger. Alright.
All right. On
So-
Going
you know
on
the
this
way,
epic
Manaphy-
journey,
Oh, sorry.
but she's just getting advice from everyone on what to do now that she's dropped out along the way.
Yep. Feeling lost too. Okay. Towards the Victory Hotel.
It's a rainy day in Newport.
Okay, and I'll try to run past our interesting working condition.
There we go. Loading sequence. Hang on, hang on.
Oh.
Do you mind looking behind you for a sec?
Camera,
Other way.
rotate.
Yes.
Another homeless guy.
Every day since the collapse has been a struggle. Why do I keep going? I mean, what's the point?
Okay, never mind. That's really sad.
Poor guy.
Wish we could help him.
Who's that? Excuse me.
Was that a bot? What was that?
I think it was a bot. This is a sketchy map. The one thing that's interesting in the first one, you just go up those stairs and you're magically at the boarding house. You don't get to wander as much as your map does.
You definitely get to see a sense of what the collapse has done to society.
Yeah.
So this is the boarding house with the mural. Let me get it. Here. This is where Cortez sat.
That's what. Yes, that's where we met Cortez.
Cortez the Drakin.
The Drakin.
Right. Do we want to try buzzing or do we want to try going under the canal?
Okay, so Charlie said that the canals were probably our best bet. I don't know if buzzing will alert anyone. If that's a good thing or a bad thing. So up to you guys.
Considering what Reza was saying about like talk to as few people as possible and how little detail he's giving us for every little thing.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go down.
Let us sneak. Jump. Oh, now our shoes are...
When I find you, Reza, I'm giving you a big hug. And then you're buying me new shoes and pants. And a very big cup of hot coffee.
Fair deal.
Okay, so we can go by ladder. So this just takes us back to the house.
It's a digital padlock. It looks pretty new. A back door. That's probably where Reza got in.
That's not very welcoming.
Somebody was just painting their face or something. No big deal.
Okay, Mirabelia.
Oh
I'll take your
no.
word for it.
How am I going to use the tab? Okay, here we go. It's called, because we don't have anything.
Yes?
Hey, it's me. I found out where Reza was last night. A place called the Victory Hotel. But I need your help.
Sure. What do you need?
Does Liv?
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
I need to disable a padlock.
I won't ask. What does it look like?
Black, nondescript, blue light, a small display, your standard padlock. No keypad, so I'm guessing it only works with a key. Can I hack it?
Sorry, sweetie. Those things aren't usually wired. They operate on short-range frequencies. You need to get close, and you need a lockpick.
What kind of lockpick?
Anything reasonably modern should be able to take care of it, unless it's really heavy-duty stuff.
I don't think it is. It's just a padlock on a fence.
Any lockpick will do, as long as it's got multiple frequencies and a universal interface. Most do.
I'll try and find one. Thanks, Liv.
Hey, which means we gotta go talk to our friend.
Yes, we'll go there. And we'll see how that goes.
Fabulous.
Oh goodness.
By all means, let's go to the creepy place with the blood on the door.
What could possibly go wrong? It's like entering a house that has a creepy song coming out of it.
Yeah. Manga horror reference.
I have dreams by that song.
Oh my gosh, really? That's so terrifying.
When I was playing it with you last, I left my computer on standby mode, and so it was playing from my basement.
Oh,
and I thought I was imagining it, but I wasn't.
Oh my, that's so terrifying.
Yeah,
That's
a little bit.
scary. Oh, that's so scary.
Oh, that'd be messed up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found out that it was playing and you weren't just like, yeah.
Yeah, just having some kind of breakdown.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, no horror game's good when. Manaphy, you're rocking this puzzle.
I don't feel like I keep messing up. No! No! Okay. This one. And aha.
Aha!
Oh, but no!
Oh no!
There we go.
Oh,
The end!
right.
The end one!
Oh. Okay, thank you. I was like, what am I missing? There's a sad moment there. Here. Here. There we go.
Yay!
Yay! Padlock, open sesame. We did it. Alrighty. Let's go see the bloody hand. Because, you know, that's... Oh, the game saved. No, that's it.
Camera shaking. Don't like this. Don't like this.
God, dog. The dog seems used to the train. Doesn't even bat an eyelid, despite the racket.
So hopefully it won't hear us.
Yeah.
Sneaky skins.
Smart.
Game of, it's like ready. What is it? Green. Red, yellow, green.
Yeah. Red light, green light. Oh,
That
an
looks
axe.
important.
Okay, no thank you.
Just take that. Weapon now.
Now what?
Let's try the door.
The axe? With the dog?
You know what? It's either that or the dog gets it,
No,
but I don't want the dog to get it.
I meant try the door with the axe when the dog's right
Corviri's
there.
just like, let's just murder all the animals.
Not what I meant.
Look at all this broken glass here.
It won't budge.
After she delicately just
The door looks very new, and there's blood all over it. In someone's handprints.
I would assume you can't go behind the dog because there's nothing.
You could save and try it, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would save before doing this for sure.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Just too bad. There we go. See what's behind the dog? I feel like there's nothing, but like. I won't know until you try.
The dog's sleeping. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I don't see anything back there.
Unless there's something hiding behind the dumpster. Never mind.
What else? Just get out of this area.
So you'll just have to line it up with the very start of the train, hey?
Yeah.
Once the screen starts shaking,
Is there anything else in the canals? Like, you did say we could use the canals to go... Yeah, see? Like, right there. Those are bars. I don't think you could squeeze through them.
Maybe the axe can break it.
No, never mind.
Or there could be a basement.
Light coming through that boarded up window.
I would definitely have woken the dog.
Yeah. I find it interesting that the game points you to do the padlock thing first. Because it seems like the obvious thing to do would be to climb the ladder as soon as you get out of that tunnel. So it kind of helps you out that way.
One more time. Push.
This window probably leads into the hotel basement.
Oh, wonderful.
Watch out!
Oops, I dropped the axe inside.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Well, that's...
Mirabelia tosses her arms in the air.
You hold on the freaking only weapon you
Broken
have.
handle from the axe.
broke it too.
God,
How hard did she hit it?
How old was this axe?
That's a good question. What's this? Rag, I think. Yes, it is.
Okay,
It's a rusty old can. There's nothing in this one. It's empty. It smells like petrol.
Let's just say gas, but maybe fancy.
There's nothing in this one. It's empty.
Nothing in
This is
this
such
one.
Poor
I
lab
don't
safety.
smell anything.
Yeah.
There's definitely something
A few
inside.
sniffs later.
Water,
Ooh,
maybe.
I'm seeing things now.
Oh, aren't you smart?
I'll be my weapon. I'll just spray alcohol on people.
I don't know what that's for.
It's a boiler.
I don't know what that's for, so she presses it.
I mean, when
Okay,
when in doubt,
I get it.
press button.
It's like a lighter.
Press the big red button.
And the whole house explodes.
Oh dear. Hang on. Before you go into the darkness, can you please save?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, we want to save here. Yes. So what's the worst that's gonna happen?
Oh jeez.
That's a face of, oh god.
Yeah.
Blood. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of blood though.
Let's follow the trail of blood. Why not?
Up the stairs or follow the trail of blood?
What do you think?
Follow trail.
Oh gosh.
It's very modern door.
Oh my god, that's Reza's lighter.
So, hang on a second. Does that mean that he was in this room and dragged out of it, or dragged into this room?
Zoe,
That girl, is she here?
find April Ryan. Save her.
Snap.
Find April Ryan. Save her.
She just vanished. The screen said 201. That must be the room number.
I'll get out of this room. I'm so nervous.
She wants me to go open that closet in room 201. Is that what brought Reza here?
Sure.
So, Mirabelia,
Some
just
sort
so
of
you know,
security system.
room
Looked like it
201 was
controls the
April's
building's
room in the
surveillance
first
cameras.
game. Like, we spent so much time in that room.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And it was just like a nice boarding house. Like, it was a nice, pretty, artsy place. And now it's turned into this, where there's blood on the floors and creepy girls.
Looks like a place that could be haunted by demons, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like he was dragged out of it, because if you look at the trail, it's thicker down here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then it gets thinner up here. So my guess is...
Solid. I don't think it's possible to break through this one. It looks brand new too. Like it's been installed recently.
Can't go up that way now, can we? You would think that this computer could...
Yeah, maybe an electronic lock or something.
Yeah.
Try using your phone with it.
Oh. Right. No, not the lighter. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Where is it? Ah. Here.
Why?
Am I blind? Where is it?
Where
Where is it?
second row from the top to the right. That down one? Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then... No! Wrong one!
Oh my gosh.
Where is it?
Ah!
There.
Where? Oh, okay, I'll try it again. It's okay, try it again. Okay. Okay, here.
Oh, okay, I thought that was a death sequence. Oh.
Okay, so... Here. Oh, that's nice and dirty today then.
Top row. Middle.
Ah.
Very left.
What?
Oh,
Open
yay.
sesame.
Nice.
Alright. Alrighty, let's save, because I would assume there's somebody up here. You never know.
Reza.
Reza, we're here to save you!
Hello? Oh. Sneaky time.
Oh, there's a man. With a very floral shirt.
Pizza! Ominous.
Pizza! Okay.
Just bring the guy the pizza.
Yeah.
You ordered your pizza, sir.
You cold?
Rehydrating and heating a pizza. Looks like there's still a bit left on the clock before it's done. Pizza. It's not done yet.
So when the timer goes off, they're gonna come in here.
Yes.
If I reprogram the timer, I can make the alarm go off almost immediately.
Is that a good idea?
Door's locked too. Oh crap.
Okay, try sneaking past him.
Oh, okay. Don't see me, man. You
Oh
know?
my god, he's gonna see you. This is terrifying.
Not with that attitude, he won't.
The pizza is the most important thing he has ever seen.
Yes, he loves that pizza. It's just why he lives his life. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Oh, run. Oh, no, don't run. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Okay.
Can you save?
I will once the cutscene's over. Oh gosh. Evil plant.
She's connected to one of those things I saw in Reza's apartment. What is it doing to her? What's all this equipment for? What is that thing? They must be testing it on these people. That's probably what this place is for. It's not a hotel. It's a laboratory.
Most unclean lab I
wonder what
have
that thing
ever
does.
seen.
No, I need to focus on finding Reza.
Who cares about helping them?
201.
That's 201.
Found it.
This is it. The room the little girl was in.
I hope we don't have to pocket a key. Oh.
Why are you going in the bathroom?
The handle on this window looks a bit wobbly.
No.
Oh, I took the handle.
Okay, no, please move, please. Is she just walking? Or is she just not? She's not gonna do anything. She's fine. Never mind. She's good. She's a happy girl. She's a happy camper.
That's okay. We'll just go this way. Don't mind us. Wait, no, I don't want. Oh no! Don't freeze. Let's go here. This way.
Bad place to freeze, Gabe. Just saying.
Let's freeze during a chase scene.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, there's the room there. Oh, we can't go outside that way. Always getting up. Oh no.
Oh,
If only I had a handle for the window, I could probably open it.
Well.
If only I had a hand...
Okay.
Shush! We have one. Girl, Miss Zoe, let's go. No need to be sassy. Up we go. I hear footsteps.
Oh, heart is hammering.
I hear footsteps. Let's climb. Okay. We're on the 3rd floor.
okay. Nice.
The dog woke up.
The dog's like,
Definitely.
the poor dog's just like, oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, no, the dog's over on the other side, so he wouldn't have woken up to that.
Okay.
Though he theoretically should. Okay.
Sneaky.
Sneaky time.
Okay. So I'm guessing this guy's gonna be a patrol.
Yeah.
Or would he be like that girl? Because if something's been done to them, they might not know where they are.
Yeah, that's true. I feel really bad for these people.
Give it a try.
Oh, he's just sleeping. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he didn't like that.
Oh, aw, we just stole his sheet.
I didn't even take the sheet yet.
You didn't know?
No, it's like if you're sleeping and someone's just like, oh.
Yeah. Oh no.
I swear I heard somebody.
Yeah.
What was that?
He's just chilling there. Okay.
Yeah.
Have we broken the game?
I hope not. Are you okay, sir?
I feel like if we have to go in there to get the sheet.
We do, I think.
So we're just gonna get caught. You might have to use your karate skills. Oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, sorry.
K.O.
I'm sorry.
K.O.
Choices were made, and I live with my choices. Okay.
I can't tie the rope to the radiator unless I open the window first.
Okay, fair enough.
At least she knows what's what.
Yes.
I feel bad for the... I didn't want to do that.
Hey, it happened how it happened.
Alright, let's do some sneak... Oh gosh. Whee! A room.
Lucky these people are bad at closing their windows.
Yes.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Aww.
Most uncomfortable looking bed I've ever seen. But
Yeah, well, April doesn't sleep on it that well either.
no, the animations they had her always do was like she slept sitting, but then just turned her, like literally leaned on her side.
And it was very crooked and very uncomfortable looking.
Alright. What's in here? Nothing.
It's an old videograph. Is that Charlie?
Is that what photos are called nowadays?
That is Charlie. And those two girls? Maybe this used to be Charlie's room. But why did the little girl point to his closet? What's his connection to all of this?
Shit! What the fuck are you doing here? This is my room. Get back to... Wait. I don't know you. Who the hell are you?
Courteous?
We don't appreciate being cursed at. Thank you, sir.
He's already made the choice to be aggressive.
Yeah.
You want to try to calm him down or just...
Up to you guys.
I mean... I don't know. Pick a random one, Manaphy.
And tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh, that didn't help. Okay, try again.
Stop.
Upset.
Don't talk to me like that. Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I am the fucking supervisor, that's who. Now who the fuck are you?
I told you, don't talk to me like that.
Oh, snap.
Fuck you!
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! You punched me!
I slapped you, but...
Well, you attacked me.
Jesus, I wasn't gonna do nothing. You punched me in the nose? Fucking hurts. Oh, shit, my face.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you're lucky it's just your face. I'm black belt.
What the fuck do you want from me? Oh, fuck. Fucking hurts.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. He was here last night looking for information. Maybe he talked to some people, I don't know. Point is, I need to find him. If he's been here, maybe you know where he went.
I don't know. You'll come in here and you punch me in the face? I should fucking... What's his name?
Reza. Reza Tamiz.
Yeah? So what's in it for me?
I won't punch you again. Okay, I'll pay you. 500 if you can get me any information about what's happened to him. Another 500 if you help me find him.
1,000 wise.
If you help me find him. I'm good for it.
Looks like it. So this guy must be real important to you. You screwing him?
I don't need another excuse to kick your ass.
Aw, yeah.
Easy. All right, can a guy ask? Christ, you're touchy. Okay. I could use 1,000 just about now. So what's this guy's name again? Rez what?
Reza Tamiz. He's about your height, black hair, tanned, probably well dressed. He was here last night.
I'll see what... It's 1,000, right? Would you give me the 500 up front?
No. You get your money when I get the information. If you don't want to do business, I'll...
Fine. So how do I contact you?
Do you know the Fringe?
Who doesn't?
I'll be there tonight.
Yeah, sure you will. You know how difficult it is to get an invite? It's like a 2-year waiting list. Just come back here later and we'll...
No, the Fringe. I've got connections. I'll make sure you're on the list.
No fucking way. That's awesome. If you told me that right away, sweetheart, I'd have found your friend for free. Okay, so I'll see what I can dig up. The Fringe? Fuck. Awesome. All right, so we got a deal. Come on, I'll let you out the front. DNA lock. Unbreakable shit.
Yeah, this place is an impenetrable fortress.
I really like how we handled that, actually.
Me too. Me too. She was kick butt. Wait, can we just not follow him?
I'll check around, see what I can find. Now tonight, the Fringe. You're not trying to con me or anything.
I'm very serious. This friend of mine, he means a lot to me.
Whatever, as long as I'm on the list and you got the cash. Wait, what was your name again?
Zoe. What's yours?
Marcus. You don't have a last name?
No. Do you?
You're a player, Zoe. I'll give you that.
Okay, Marcus. Thanks, I'll see you later.
Well, that was an adventure. I guess we'll go talk to Charlie now, because ask him about the picture. I found a videograph of your face.
Yes.
Oh, dragon!
Oh, snap.
Oh, not her face. Oh, gosh. No! Camera!
Dragon.
Dragon at the top there. First one had dragons.
Awesome.
Drakeen.
Yeah, Drakeen.
Where are the dragons now?
That's a good question.
Well, 2 of them are dead.
Hey, spoilers.
Oh no!
I won't say which. There's some that are
that's
alive.
true.
There's some that are alive and some are not.
Like most species, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta keep it on the down low, which ones are which.
Yeah,
Hi, it's Zoe Castillo again. May I come in?
of course.
I'm surprised she gives her real name to Marcus.
Yeah, same. I was actually thinking about that with the guy she just met.
Yeah.
Hey, you're back.
Surprised?
You look like you could take care of yourself, so no, not really. Did you find your friend Jericho?
His name's Reza. And no, not yet. But I have a lead.
Good, I hope you find him. He seemed like a nice guy.
Oh. You have to use the photograph with him?
Probably.
You haven't heard from Reza again, have you?
Sorry, girl. If he calls, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Charlie.
For what? Listen, feel free to hang out here for as long as you want. Maybe your friend will stop by again.
Maybe.
Could you tell me anything about this picture? That's you, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, where did you find this?
At the hotel. Room 201. I found it in the closet and I figured you'd know. I mean, that is you, right?
10 years and a lifetime ago. Yeah. I can't believe that graph would still be in April's old room after all this time.
April?
April Ryan. The girl in the middle. 201, that was her room 10 years ago.
Did you say April?
Why?
That name sounds very familiar.
You probably got her mixed up with someone else. April vanished back in '09, just days before the collapse. We spent a long time searching for her before I gave up. Emma, on the other hand, she never lost faith. She still thinks April's alive and out there somewhere.
Emma's the other girl in the picture.
Yeah, they were the two best friends I've ever had. But I haven't heard from Emma in years, and April... Let's just say that I don't share Emma's faith in miracles.
How did April disappear?
Look, I'm not comfortable talking about this. It's private stuff.
He was so nice saying that way. He didn't have to say that nicely.
That's true. So I would say, I mean, the detective in me wants to push on, but finding a more diplomatic approach might be the better option. I don't know.
The way we're going, it seems like we're going to learn more about this, whether he wants us to or not.
Yeah. Up to you.
I would back off.
I completely understand, Charlie. It must have been hard on you losing your best friend like that. I'm sort of going through the same thing myself, except I still believe Reza's okay.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sure he's okay. From what I could tell, your friend's pretty smart and resourceful. Look, why are you so interested in April Ryan?
This is gonna sound crazy. I can't even believe I'm telling you this, but I've heard the name April Ryan recently. I've been seeing things on screens back in Casablanca at the hotel. Strange, creepy things. At first, I figured it had something to do with the static. That might still be the case. But I think there's more to it than that. There's this snowy landscape, a strange black house, a girl. I know it sounds completely insane, but the girl, she speaks to me. Directly to me. Through the screen. Find her. Save her. At first that was all she said. And then, find April Ryan. Find April. Save April. When I was inside that place, the hotel, I saw the girl again. She pointed the way to April's room, to the closet where I found the picture.
Jesus. If you're right, if this isn't some kind of sick joke, I need to contact Emma. She still believes April was telling the truth.
The truth? About what?
Can you stick around, Zoe? I'm sure Emma will hop on the first Vactrax or scramjet out of Europolis, and she'll want to hear this from you. Once she gets here, we'll tell you the whole story. I promise.
Charlie, the April Ryan I've heard of might not be your April. I don't want you to get your hopes up.
April disappeared under some very strange circumstances, Zoe. If there's even a tiny chance that this has anything to do with her, we need to pursue it.
Okay. I have to wait here for this guy to contact me anyway. Marcus. I met him at the hotel.
Marcus? This is starting to sound like a damn family reunion. Marcus was a friend of ours back in the old days, until he got into Amethyst in a big way. Haven't seen him in years either, but I heard he got a job at the hotel.
Yeah, he's some kind of caretaker. And you're right, it's not a hotel. I saw something while I was there. They're testing some kind of device that hooks up to your head. I've seen it once before. It's probably what brought Reza to Newport. Anyway, Marcus said he'd help me find out what happened to Reza, for a price. I told him to meet me here later. I hope that's okay.
No problem. This is the safest place in Newport. Nothing gets in or out without me knowing about it. I'll make sure his name's put on the guest list. I'm gonna go call Emma, and then I need to take care of some business, but you can just hang out here. I'll have the kitchen make you something to eat.
That would be nice. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since the train.
You come to the right place. Our sashimi's the best in town. Yay. Find yourself a table and I'll have someone take your order.
Thank you. Wait, Charlie?
Yeah?
You really think Reza's okay?
He's an investigative reporter, isn't he? Jericho's famous. I'm sure he's been in worse scrapes. Don't worry, he'll be okay.
Okay, so when you were talking about Marcus before, I thought you were talking about Charlie, but Marcus now he just mentioned that they were buddies back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all from the first game.
I think he was someone that was more friends with Emma.
Oh.
In like one of the scenes, he kind of just was like there, and yeah.
Oh, was he like Emma's date?
Maybe.
Oh,
those are shades.
LaForge. Boppin' music.
And that's everything. I know it's not much.
Oh, Emma!
I know it might even be your
sultry.
Ryan, but...
It is. It has to be. I don't believe in coincidences, and this would be one enormous coincidence. She could be trying to get in touch with us. Charlie, maybe she needs our help. Maybe...
Don't get your hopes up, Emma. We don't know anything yet.
I'm sorry to ask, but... Charlie, you promised you'd tell me what happened to April.
Yeah, I did. She disappeared under some very strange circumstances.
The day she vanished, corporates were after her. I still don't know why. They stormed the house and...
Emma got shot. She almost didn't make it. As for April, she made it out. And that was the last we heard from her.
But we know she got away. She was identified on security cameras uptown, and we found out later that she had boarded a shuttle to one of the orbiting stations. That's where the cookie crumb trail ends, however. Right after that, the collapse happened and everything changed.
When things returned to normal, we were too busy putting our own lives back together. And by the time we started looking for her again...
April was gone. Vanished. If it hadn't been for the things she'd told us, I would have simply believed that she was another victim of the collapse.
What things?
This is where it gets complicated. She spoke about another world, a sort of parallel magical dimension. We didn't believe...
You didn't believe her, Charlie. I never doubted her.
Fine. I didn't believe her. I'm still not sure I do, despite the things I saw during the collapse.
Wait, April told you that she'd seen another dimension?
Not seen. Been to. A place called Arcadia. There was this man.
Cortez, a real weirdo. He told April that she had some kind of talent, power, to travel between worlds, and that she was needed.
According to what April told us, there are two worlds. This one and the other one. Arcadia. A world of magic. They exist in parallel, in balance with each other. I never had reason to doubt anything April said before, but even I was skeptical. So after I got out of the hospital, I started digging. And the things she told us, she's not the only one, Zoe. There are others who've traveled and seen Arcadia. It's real.
Look, we don't know that. All we know is that some dangerous idiot put ideas into her head, and...
I know, Charlie. Have some faith, okay? I know. I can feel it. I've done a lot of research. When you have enough money, even the best-kept secrets are revealed to you.
I'm sorry, Emma, but it does sound a bit...
Crazy, delusional. You don't think I've thought the same thing myself? How old were you when the collapse happened, Zoe? 9, 10?
10.
And do you remember anything about it?
Not really. We were living in London at the time, and our subsection was shut down for several days. My dad, he wanted to protect me. I didn't see much.
Most people don't remember, or they pretend to have forgotten. Those of us who saw it, you don't forget something like that. But there were things happening even before the collapse, strange things like dreams leaking through into the waking world. Looking back, everything I've seen, read, what people have told me, people who had no reason to lie to me, I know she was telling the truth, and I believe she's still there. In Arcadia.
Okay. Okay, so let's say you're right. The messages I've been getting. You think that winter place is the parallel world April talked about? Arcadia?
From what I know, it doesn't sound like Arcadia, but who knows? The question is, who's the little girl, and why is she trying to contact you? After all, you didn't know April Ryan. Her name meant nothing to you until today. Chance brought you here, and if you hadn't found the picture and showed it to Charlie, You would never have recognized April's name.
It seems improbable, I know, but Reza is the link. The story he's working on must have something to do with all of this. It's the only explanation I can think of.
Your friend, the journalist, you still don't know where he is?
The girls in the back are wearing the same
but with
dress.
any luck, I might find out later tonight. Actually, Charlie, is there somewhere private where I can make a call? Maybe Reza's tried to contact me. I'm going to try his mobile again and check in with my friend Olivia back in Casablanca, in case she's heard from him.
Sure. You can use one of the private lounges upstairs. The last one on your left is empty.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
So, weird question.
Yes.
I don't know, like, how much you guys saw of the actual collapse. Did you see anything of the actual collapse?
No. It's, so April makes her decision at the end of the last game, and you follow her through that, and then it's an epilogue, basically.
Okay, could one or potentially multiple people being in the wrong dimension cause problems?
Good question.
It is. Okay, so that's an interesting question, because at the very beginning of the game, Brian Westhouse, that guy that was with the monks.
Yeah, he went into that other plane.
Yeah, so he, in the previous game, he was born in our world, or in Stark, in the world of science and logic, but in the 30s, transferred during a war or before a war or something, transferred into Arcadia, and he lived there for hundreds of years. How he did that, I don't know. It's April tries to get it out of him, but he's very much kind of a drunk loner in that game, and an artsy kind of person and stuff. But I mean, that might very well have something to do with it, because of what Manaphy was talking about. The whole point of April, the whole purpose of April, for a while there, was to put a stop to these people who were trying to bind the world of science and logic with the world of magic and chaos. But on the same token, there was a huge question of whether or not that was actually a bad thing.
Yeah, I would question that myself.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when you're in Arcadia too, the locals living in Arcadia, they want to be more progressive and they don't want to be stuck in traditions of ye olde times, because it's definitely set in a period that's similar to Skyrim, where everyone travels on either a horse-like thing, or by, like carriage, or by an animal, versus this one you get these jet flights. You can be everywhere within seconds, or like maps, updates, and they want the progression over there. But it's kind of like the whole grass is greener on the other side. Like, I'm sure a lot of us would like, if we could have magic be here, that would be something really cool. But it does come with its problems, because magic is very unstable, especially with the way they described it in the universe. Is not everybody can do magic. Only like alchemists can, but they're considered very low tier. Or even wizards or witches are considered very low tier, and then there's like there's like a hierarchy on how much magic you can do, whether or not you need potions or not. So
okay. It's an interesting question, though.
And you can easily see people, especially in Stark, in this, like, in modern time, where people do whatever they can to have power to use it over other people. You could see it either way, because it seemed like in Arcadia they used, not necessarily religion, but like this belief of the council to govern everything. They kind of dictated whether or not something was law or not, versus science and whatnot. It's based off of the group deciding.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. We need to make our call here. Alright, what does Olivia?
Oh, we still have the lockpick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Reza. I'm either busy or I'm sleeping. Either way, let me know what's up, and I'll call you right back. Thanks.
Hi, it's me again. I met Charlie, and I followed your tracks to the hotel. I found your lighter, and there was blood everywhere. I hope everything's okay, Reza. Please call me when you get this message. I'm not about to give up on you, but I need to know that you're not... I need to know that you're okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, you got yourself a VIP booth?
Here's Zoop behind us, don't you?
Marcus! I was just about to...
Convenient, because I brought some friends along. They'd love to say hello.
Evil twin! Oh, she just slapped us hard.
What the fuck?
Ninja chop!
How did they get here?